JJ is a winner. He's 27-1. Everybody knows that. What I've appreciated most about covering him over the last 3 years, and I've got to see every iteration, true freshman getting spot time with Cade McNamara all the way to being the starter last year on a national championship team. And I love his selflessness, but also his maturation as a quarterback. And I don't think that gets talked about enough. When he was young, he was living on athleticism, confidence, and just raw talent. And he was going out there and he could be effective. But what you saw is a guy that had to learn the schematics of the game and then also how to operate within those schematics, to the point where last year I thought that his best trait was his ability to move the chains on third down. He was uniquely aware of the protection. He knew how to read all of his concepts, and then he could use his legs as a threat. So that's what somebody's going to get, is somebody that just understands how to operate and is incredibly talented. Where I think he'll go, I still think Minnesota's probably the location for him, but I wouldn't rule out Las Vegas. I think those two places are the ones that I would target as good landing spots for JJ.
The JJ talk, it seems to be so polarized. People think really, really highly or kind of opposite. Why do you think there are such differing opinions of him?
Part of it is the system and philosophy that Michigan had, which wasn't quarterback reliant. They were going to win a lot of games regardless of who the quarterback was. And when you get into this process, this draft process, I think teams want to see a quarterback that their team was totally reliant on, like Washington, for Michael Penix, Caleb Williams is that way. They didn't need JJ to be great all the time. So, for instance, if Michael Penix was going to sit back in the pocket and read something out full field in a traditional sense and drop back pass 20, 25 times a game, JJ might do that 5 or 6 times a game, just based on the philosophy and the structure of how Michigan was going to win. I believe that's the reason why there's such a polarizing evaluation of JJ, is because it is a little bit more of a projection.